I got accused of cheating in front of my entire AP English class and handed a 0 on my midterm presentation. My teacher smirked like she'd finally caught me. 10 minutes later, she was shaking in the hallway because the principal she wanted to report me to was my mom. My mom became principal the summer before my junior year. I begged her to keep it quiet. I didn't want anyone thinking my grades came from favors. I even used my dad's last name, so nobody connected us. My AP English teacher had her own kid in the class. Her daughter was decent. I was better because I did the work. That fact seemed to make my teacher itch. At first, it was subtle. She'd call on her daughter first. She'd praise her daughter's essays out loud and slide mine back without a word. Then she started grading me like she wanted me to fail. A strong essay got a C. Her daughter's paper had spelling errors and still got an A. When I asked what was wrong with my writing, she smiled. Maybe AP is too advanced for you. Not everyone is cut out for this. She also did the quiet stuff, the drive-by comments only I could hear. Try to keep up today. Let's see if you can actually pay attention. I didn't run to my mom. I told myself I could handle it. I just kept my head down and kept receipts. Midterm presentation day blew everything up. Her daughter went first, read off note cards, and still got a standing ovation from her mom. Then I presented. No notes, clean quotes, clear points. I knew I nailed it. My teacher stared at me and said, "You copied this from the internet." She said, "0." She said, "Academic dishonesty." The room went silent. My face got hot, but I didn't beg. "I didn't cheat," I said. She leaned in, smug. "That's what cheaters say. You don't belong here." I looked at her and said, "Let's talk to the principal, right now." She laughed. "Perfect. Go make an appointment. I'll recommend you get expelled." So I pulled out my phone. Then I tapped my mom's contact. Next, the dial tone cut through the silence. Then my teacher's smile stayed frozen. Next, my mom answered. Then I said, "Mom, can you come to room 214? Next, my teacher blinked, confused. Then I added, "Yeah, the principal. You're my mom." After that, the color drained out of her face. My mom walked in wearing her blazer and that calm, terrifying principal expression. She didn't yell. She didn't comfort me in front of everyone. She just looked at my teacher like she was reading a report. "Step into the hallway," my mom said, voice perfectly even. A substitute slid in to supervise. My teacher walked out, clutching her gradebook like it could save her. Through the little window, I watched her talk fast with desperate hands. My mom stood still, arms crossed, listening. That's when classmates started whispering what they'd been too scared to say. They'd noticed the grading didn't make sense. They'd heard the comments. They'd seen me get cut off. A few even murmured apologies for staying quiet. I nodded, because I didn't trust my voice. In my mom's office, I dumped my folder on her desk. Every essay, every grade, every note with dates. My mom called in the English department head and ordered a blind regrade by 2 other AP teachers. Everything came back an A. Not close, not good for an AP kid. Straight As, with notes like strong thesis and excellent analysis. The assistant principal pulled my teacher's file. Old complaints. A prior transfer request. A pattern of favoritism that kept getting brushed off. Students submitted written statements. The midterm accusation got mentioned again and again. No proof, just humiliation. At the disciplinary meeting, my teacher tried to flip it on me. She's the principal's daughter. She wants special treatment. She can't handle standards. My mom opened the folder. Regrades, witness statements, documentation. That was it. The excuses died on the table. My teacher finally admitted the real reason. I made her daughter look average, and she couldn't stand it. She was placed on administrative leave. Another teacher took over. My grades were corrected. The school board voted not to renew her contract. A week later, the new teacher offered redo presentations for a fair score. I walked up with the same plagiarized analysis. This time, nobody clapped on command. They just listened. When I finished, the new teacher wrote one big letter at the top and